What's going on, guys? Scott here for another Headcanon video. If you're new to one of these types of videos, basically they're like a vlog style, not really researched at all, no formal script, kind of the same way that you would have a conversation with like your regular friends. Unless you do research before you just talk to your friends off the cuff. Maybe you do. I shouldn't make assumptions, but that's not how we're gonna run the show. We're just gonna do it just like off the top of my head. Canon. So I want to talk a little bit about Batman, as if the title wasn't obvious enough. And this kind of goes back to something that we talked about in the She-Hulk video we did not too long ago. It's actually something I cut out of the script because I felt like it fit more along with Batman than She-Hulk, but I did want to address it. So it is going to talk a little bit about Plato and philosophy. So super interesting though. Stick with me. It's going to be real quick. Basically, there have been lots of different versions of Batman throughout comics and movies and TV shows and everywhere in fiction. And, you know, anywhere between, you know, his first appearance, Golden Age, gun-wielding hero, to where he is now in the comics and all the goofiness of, like, the Adam West stuff and Silver Age, and really just all types of Batman. Any version that you could think might possibly exist probably does. And so I want to talk about what it means to be Batman, I guess. So this kind of relates to Plato's theory of the forms, or at least I'm going to try to relate it to Plato's theory of the forms. So according to this theory, there is a realm of forms, capital F, or ideas, capital I, and in that realm is the highest kind of reality. It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna try my best. So Plato believed that our world was the world of becoming, where everything is in a constant state of change. Food spoils, flowers grow and bloom, and even we ourselves are always constantly changing every single second. You're not the same person you were when you started watching this video. And because the material world, our world, is constantly changing, Plato sees it as a poor imitation of the real world, where everything is unchanging and eternal. And in the real world, there are these perfect forms of things that we know in our world. So to illustrate this with Batman, again, as I was talking about, there are all sorts of different versions of the character that range in all sorts of ways, but they are all still Batman. And I know that you might just think, oh, that's just their name is Batman, but I think there's something else. There's a fundamental underlying essence that makes them all Batman, even if they're all different. I'm going to call it their Batman-ness, if you will. So to Plato, this Batman-ness is what would be the true form of Batman. In the realm of forms, there's one perfect essence of Batman that is unchanging and eternal, and all the different kinds of Batmen, I guess, that we know in our reality, or at least in the fiction, whatever. All the ones that we know and have seen and have read, those are all simply just reflections or shadows of the true Batman. And I think Batman is an interesting character to talk about this with because he's often referenced as not just being a man, but being a symbol. And there have been lots of different people who have taken up the role, from, you know, the actual, like, the what's canon to alternate versions. And even right now, there is, the most recently, Commissioner Gordon has taken up the role as Batman. And it's really interesting what they talk about with the character, because there's a point in one of the more recent comics where they're saying, like, where, you know, he's worried about, like, I need to make sure that I'm being Batman correctly, and I'm trying to, you know, make sure I'm hitting all the same points, I'm doing all the things that he would do. And they're just like, no, man, you don't have to do that. You just have to be yourself. Don't focus on what Batman is, but just be you and do good as Batman, and that's what Batman will be. It will become, it's not you becoming Batman, it's Batman becoming you, in a sense. And so this has me really curious. It's got me thinking a lot, and I want to know what you guys think. Is there some essence? Is there a Batman-ness to all of the different versions of Batman? The core essence, the fundamental thing that makes them all Batman besides the name Batman? And is it something that is fluid throughout the different versions? Or is it something that is, as Plato would suggest, something that is eternal and unchanging, a Batman, a perfect Batman that all of the other Batman that we have seen are just poor imitations of? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Super excited to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you want to see more of me, I totally forgot to mention last week that I was actually on the Show with Issues over on my friend Dylan's channel. Go check it out. It's right over there. Click on it, watch it, like it, subscribe. And because I feel bad that I forgot to mention it last week, I want to issue a challenge to you all right now. I want to get his channel up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of today. Right now, as I'm recording this, he has close to 500, which means we need to more than double the amount of subscribers he has. But I believe in you. You have to do it. Go click over there. There. Where am I pointing? I think it's this way. Click over there. Go subscribe. You won't regret it. It's great stuff. And also over there we have the She-Hulk video linked up that I mentioned earlier. Go check it out. That one's one of my favorites if you want to know more about that character and more about a little bit how philosophy relates to her as well. It's great stuff. One of my favorite episodes that I've ever done. Check it out. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm Scott, and I will see you guys next week for another Headcanon video. Then after that, we'll be back to doing regular comic misconceptions. I hope. Fingers crossed.